Welcome back at the World Chocolate Masters. This time for another exciting challenge because our chefs, our participants will have to present their own chocolate dessert for the jury. Very exciting. I'm very excited.
Yes. Et toute la compétition, mesdames et messieurs, est sous un seul et unique thème, l'architecture du goût. Mais qu'est-ce que ça signifie l'architecture du goût lorsqu'on parle de dessert? Eh bien, on va aller faire un petit tour du côté de Paris avec un homme incroyable, monsieur Philippe Bertrand.
Je suis à Paris pour vous faire découvrir un chef exceptionnel. Un chef qui a été nommé le meilleur chef de l'année par le Go-Emilio en 2013. Il s'appelle Philippe Labbé. Et justement, dans son hôtel au Chandrila, il va nous faire découvrir une vue panoramique architecturale exceptionnelle. Bonjour Philippe, tu vas bien?
Bienvenue sur la Paris.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup de nous accueillir dans ton établissement.
C'est cool.
On va pouvoir découvrir l'architecture ensemble. Donc Philippe, tu nous reçois sur les toits, enfin sur le toit de Paris en fait. Donc là on peut découvrir une vue exceptionnelle. Donc tu peux nous en parler un petit peu?
La Tour Eiffel, et c'est la particularité de ce bâtiment, c'est Shangri-La, hôtel exceptionnel, vue Tour Eiffel de la tête aux pieds, qu'on a l'impression de porter en bouche tellement on est prêt.
Donc je sais que tu nous as préparé quelques plats, notamment avec du chocolat bien sûr.
Le chocolat, on a l'habitude de le mettre en avant quand il est dans les associations sucrées. Mais je crois qu'il a un réel intérêt dans le salé aussi. On va le voir ensemble.
Très bien. On y va?
On y va.
C'est parti.
Ok, Philippe. Alors, tu sais, je t'ai parlé tout à l'heure on a parlé de l'architecture,
Oui.
on a parlé du chocolat dans le salé.
Exactement.
Alors là, on a fait un foie gras chocolat. Alors là, on a joué un petit peu pour harmoniser le plat avec du coing.
Oui.
Le coing sublime le chocolat. Alors on a une sauce et on a une gelée.
D'accord.
Et puis on a besoin, tu sais, des textures, des jeux de textures. Alors on a mis un petit peu de gruau de cacao pour leur rappeler qu'on a le cacao. On a marié ça avec une brioche chocolat, mais quasiment sans sucre.
D'accord.
Donc
pour que ça se marie bien avec le plat.
Donc c'est le juste équilibre qui te permet d'avoir le goût du foie gras, le goût du coing, le goût du cacao, et puis
Et tout ça, c'est exceptionnel. Et surtout, on est dans l'architecture du goût. Waouh, comme disent les Anglais.
waouh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for an exciting challenge, the dessert. And I decided to get some help to taste all these desserts. I'm here with two very nice gentlemen. The first one I would like to introduce is Jérôme Landrieux. It's a whole title, Cacao Barry Director, Chocolate Academy Training Center, Chicago, and one of the top 10 best pastry chefs in America. That's a lot of things. Together with Sergio Herman, which we introduced as our team keeper, but also 3 Michelin stars. So, gentlemen, welcome. Jérôme, tout d'abord, soyez le bienvenu. C'est tout un titre que vous avez sur votre nom. Mais selon vous, qu'est-ce qui fait d'un dessert au chocolat le dessert, le dessert chocolat, le parfait dessert, quoi?
Le parfait dessert, c'est un dessert bien équilibré déjà. Pour moi, là on est en train de parler d'un dessert à l'assiette, ça veut dire que c'est des textures qui sont très propres au dessert à l'assiette. C'est-à-dire des textures qui ne s'appliquent pas dans un dessert de boutique. Des choses un petit peu souples, un petit peu plus dures, un petit peu plus croquantes et surtout des températures.
And what is for you how should I say, the excellent dessert?
The excellent dessert is like a mixture of textures, sweet sourness, spices, vinaigrette, coulis, sabayon. I think as a chef in a restaurant, you think different than a pastry chef, and you can play with textures and with nice flavors. And for me, it's in balance with textures and also nice ice cream or cake or mousse. You play with textures on one plate. That's very important.
Which one is the dessert you would be eager to try today? Have you seen them yet, or?
I'm just surprising. I'm just waiting what's happening now.
Voilà, Sergio dit qu'il est en train d'attendre de voir tous ces desserts. Est-ce que toi, tu as déjà eu l'opportunité de voir tous ces desserts? Il y en a un qui te tente?
Bah écoute, je me suis un petit peu baladé autour et j'ai regardé la mise en place, comme on l'appelle. Et moi, j'en ai pas un qui m'intéresse. J'ai envie de tous les essayer de toute façon.
Ils viendront tout de suite à notre direction. Qu'est-ce que le mot taste signifie pour vous, Jérôme?
Alors pour moi, le mot taste, c'est assez facile. C'est un goût franc et précis. Pour moi, dès que c'est trop délicat et que quelqu'un ne peut pas reconnaître les saveurs, il n'y a plus vraiment le mot taste dans la définition. Ça, c'est mon opinion à moi, bien sûr.
What is for you taste? Like Jérôme said, if we cannot reveal immediately the flavors, the taste is a little bit gone. So it should be and stay a surprise, but not all the time. What is for you then the meaning of taste, especially in the dessert?
Now, for me, very important taste in a dessert is the identity of the chef and his feeling, his passion, his heart. It's very important that you taste it and that you feel it.
Okay, it's very important that we taste and feel it. I suggest we do that, and that I introduce the countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, comme vous pouvez l'entendre, je crois qu'il est grand temps pour terminer déjà ces desserts. Here is our little clip for the countdown. Let's watch it together.
Toute l'équipe de Shangri-La Paris est heureux et souhaite bonne chance à tous les candidats de la World Chocolate Master. Pour la présentation du dessert à l'assiette, nous allons accueillir le premier pays, l'Australie, et nous allons faire le décompte. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
We're looking at Australia, the box one. What's going through his mind now as he presents his piece?
Yeah,
Ramon.
This is a very important moment. Everybody in front of your box with
so this
Delis Caraca is ready.
The gastronomic dessert.
Yeah, this is a very important point in the contest. Completely different in terms of philosophy, in terms of execution than a cake. It's a sweet, but the philosophy is completely different. The gastronomic dessert is something short on time. Do it in the last minute, where the chefs can play with the textures and the flavors as the cake, but also in terms of temperatures, because he can do something hot, something cold. And this is just another way. Also in terms of construction, is just another way.
Okay, I think we're going to get the opinion again of Sergio Herman with Virginie.
Well, Sergio and Jérôme are already under the impression. We started with the ice.
For me,
and now over to the chocolate, Sergio.
For me, it's a beautiful combination. Also, the playing with colors, white and black. You see also in this cylindre, you have the black outside and the white moussey texture inside. For me, it's a very nice dessert. Very beautiful.
That's really important for you, the different textures, from creamy till...
It's a visual nice aspect, it's very good in balance. Very nice.
Jérôme, what do you think?
I kind of agree. It's the structure a little bit, but you can easily get everything together and have a straightforward taste of it. I kind of like it. I wish it would be a little more chocolate for me.
A little bit more chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a good comment too. Really curious to see what our next contestants have prepared.
Can't wait.
Ramon, good comments pretty much from Jérôme and Sergio there.
Yeah, very good comments. I like the opinion of Sergio because your knowledge is very important in this kind of comments. Sergio is a pure chef.
Yeah.
We are pastry chefs, and the form to build, the form to think dessert is completely different. If you think as a cooker, you do a different dessert, sure.
Yeah.
And it's very nice to listen your comments. I think that Sergio is
Yeah.
is
So it's different ideas, different strengths they have perhaps in certain things.
yes, but in the end with the same objective to create something special in terms of textures and temperatures and taste, but something very ephemer, you know. A dessert like this is something ephemer. A cake needs to be balanced. Needs to be balanced in terms of structure, like a building. A cake is something more completely ephemer. After 2 minutes, the cake is finished.
So in this gastronomic dessert, they have free reign to do what they want
Yes.
within the theme, of course.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of opportunity to really show off their skills here.
A lot of opportunity to do something extraordinary and something completely new for the jury, as the detail to try the wine with the cake. In this case, in the gastronomic desserts, they can do what we want.
So we eagerly anticipating Luis Robledo from Mexico. You can see the judges gathering around his box, eagerly anticipating what he's going to represent, what he's going to give. High expectations.
Yeah, quite expectation because, you know, gastronomic dessert is something, do it in the last moment, and it's of course this everybody is just in front of your box to check and to see what's happening in the last moment to finish the dessert. It's like when an artist paint
It is artistic, isn't it? I mean, this is their chance to be artistic, to be creative, to be innovative in this gastronomic dessert.
Yeah, and in my opinion, if I'm a judge, I also judging the attitude in this moment. If in the table is everything is in place, it's clean, it's spectacular. Some in French on the les gestes, the small. Look at this.
Wow,
nice.
lovely shape. You have any idea at this moment what this could be, Ramon?
Very nice. It looks very nice. I think that is a special dessert. It's a special dessert. Luis, in my opinion, is doing a great job during this edition.
Is he one of your favorites in this competition?
Maybe it's one of my favorites. Also, Denis Caraca. Denis Caraca is very strong.
From Australia.
I'm very surprised with your piece yesterday. Very, very interesting in terms of finishing. It's very clean. It's very. And
So
let's
we
go.
do the countdown for Luis Robledo from Mexico. 3 seconds left before he has to stop. And that's the timer. And now he has to present his gastronomic dessert to the judges. There it is, Ramon. and all the photos
Look at this.
take place.
Everybody.
Very curious, of course.
It's also curious the mise en scène. Eh? He present your dessert in a special dish, I think. Maybe designed by yourself.
Himself, yeah.
And this, yeah. Nice. With the different elements. Huh?
We're going to return to Virginie.
Look.
Such a pity to break it, but we had to taste it. The first comments, come on, gentlemen, dig in.
The visual aspect is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's really an architecture. Huh?
Yeah, very nice.
What about the taste, Jérôme?
La mise en scène est vraiment très belle. J'adore ce genre de dessert où toutes les textures sont très proches les unes des autres. Pas en termes de texture, mais en termes de tasting, c'est-à-dire qu'avec un coup de cuillère, on arrive à avoir un peu toutes les saveurs en même temps et toutes les textures. Juste pour rappeler aux gens, on attendait des candidats qui réalisent un dessert avec 4 différentes textures et 2 différentes températures, une chaude et une froide. Donc je pense qu'il a très bien réalisé là. Et aussi, le thème devait être représenté et le goût chocolat devait être dominant.
Je crois que nous avons pas le dessert parfait, mais quand même un des desserts parfaits déjà ici devant nous. Hein.
Encore une fois, des desserts très précis, des textures très 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 bonnes, un tout petit peu sucré à mon goût au final, mais bon ça c'est mon goût, c'est mon opinion, mais très très belle réalisation.
Sergio, maybe one last comment on this. What's your impression?
I think it's a beautiful dessert. A little bit sweet, but he countered it with the freshness, the sourness of I think the passion fruit. A beautiful dessert. A very nice presentation. Architecture of taste is in the concept. Very nice. Yeah, and I think also the structures are very good and balanced.
We'll go further on with the tasting, gentlemen. I think it's also time to have a look at the next box because the jury is preparing there. So within a few minutes we will have our next dessert.
So, Ramon, good comments there from our guys.
Very, very good comments
Ramon
from
and,
Sergio and Jerome. Very good comments.
A little bit too sweet, they said, maybe.
Yes, but yeah, okay. But in the end, dessert is something sweet, and not all the desserts can be less sweet. Maybe it's not a problem. In the end, it's with the passion fruit inside. Passion fruit is something acidic, and
so that counters the sweetness.
Yeah, can the sweetness, and yeah, very nice. Jerome explained something about the protocol or about the dessert. We waiting for 4 textures, minimum 4 textures, and 2 temperatures. This is very interesting. This is very important to keep in mind and judging in this way.
Now we're seeing Daniel Staron from Poland, very much keeping to his bee theme, the
like
architecture of taste, the bee element coming through very strongly here.
Because he keep the concept is very consistent. In my opinion, he keep the concept in all the elaborations. He have a concept and he used this concept. It's clean.
Now it's quite a selection he has on that plate. He really is using different elements to get the judges excited about what they're going to taste. Lots of different elements.
Yeah.
Is there some fruit there as well?
Maybe yes. Some fruit, some croquants, some
little raspberry or something here.
Yeah, some fruits. Sure, honey is in.
Honey, yeah.
Sure. But a lot of different things. This is difficult to do, because it's long.
There's the honeycomb element there in the middle we saw, and putting the little sting of the bee, I guess, at the end. Fantastic result.
I think that I don't know if I suppose that is your first edition in World Chocolate Masters, and in my opinion, he do a great job.
This is his first time, isn't it?
And Daniel Staron debuted just 10 years ago. This is not too much. It's 10 years of career. It's nothing. And
so he's still relatively young in this process.
Congratulations, because he's doing a great job.
Well, he's looking quietly confident as he's finishing up his plates. Now, what would that be on top, Ramon?
This is barba papa. Is sugar. It's a very, very light sugar. Very interesting in terms of spectacularity with the color. Nice.
Voila, he looks like he's finished. I think he still has a little bit of time, and the judge is very happy with that. Lots of applause, very impressed. And he must be quietly confident with his result there. So as the time ticks down, Daniel seems ready.
Et on va
10
faire
seconds.
maintenant le countdown avec all in, please. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, please make some noise. 1, Marique.
Plated and ready to be served to the judges. Ramon, any other comments?
Another spectacular dessert. Very consistent. Very consistent in your concept.
In the theme, yeah.
In the theme.
Can you see the architecture of taste on his plate here?
Sure, sure. With a very colorist.
Lots of color, yeah, absolutely.
Lots of color.
That's important, isn't it, in a gastronomic dessert, that it stands out, that it's memorable for the judges?
Yeah, this is a part of the dessert. Also, it's important to remember that we ask about minimum 4 textures and 2 temperatures. Look at this, nice.
Beautiful picture he's created. The honeycomb effect here on the left, and then the bee itself.
With the fruits.
With fruits, exactly.
It's
Fantastic.
clean. It's well executed. In my opinion,
Well,
we
that
don't
shows...
have the possibility to taste, Chris, but looks
maybe
nice.
later. Maybe later. If we ask nicely, we might get something. Over to Virginie.
Thank you very much, Chris. Sergio and Jérôme are ready to taste, but I first will ask our gentlemen. First impression, visual.
Dans le thème.
Dans le thème.
Concept. He keep his concept.
Okay, and let's try something else. So as you can hear, he stayed with the concept. Is in the theme, the architecture of taste. I would like to ask you to taste, and then in one word, the first impression of this Polish dessert. Go, gentlemen. I see a different expression. Jesus is the word. Sergio, what do you mean by Jesus? Is it your cup of tea or?
It's very heavy shit. It's very. I think it's very aromatic kind of thing. I don't know what it tastes like truffle. But
so there's a secret.
For me, the chocolate flavor is not enough.
For you, Jérôme?
La même chose, pas assez un goût de chocolat, et je vais dire, je vais rajouter un petit peu ce qu'a dit Sergio. Je pense que les goûts ne sont pas liés ensemble. C'est des goûts très individuels et ensemble ça fonctionne pas bien.
So as you can hear, a very tough comment here from our expert judges, but of course we have our judges, voting judges, also to quote this Polish dessert, and we are ready also for the next one. So Chris, how?
But you know, in the end, more or less, the comments are in the same way, eh? And this is the differences between Sergio and Jerome and Virginie and you and me, because we no taste.
Yeah.
We just look the dessert by the presentation. By the presentation, looks nice. We speaking because the dessert looks nice. It's clean. I like this style of dessert, but in terms of taste.
It seems to be a bit disappointing in taste.
I understand the comments from Sergio and Jerome, it's not enough.
Too heavy, kind of too many flavors maybe, or too much chocolate taste.
Yeah. And not
balanced enough.
Not balanced.
That's interesting. So we're counting down now to the Netherlands, to Marika van Beurden from Holland.
That's
Netherlands.
Marika.
She's looking quite confident and quite happy.
Yes,
she's having a good day
attitude.
today, I think.
I like this attitude because it's happy, it's smiling.
She seems very confident today.
Yeah.
We've noticed that earlier with the other dessert, that she seems to be in her zone, in her form today. And the Dutch supporters are very happy as well. Come on, Holland, let's hear you.
Lots of fans from Holland.
So anticipation from the judges as to what she's going to present.
This is a part of the World Chocolate Masters, very spectacular, this part. I remember 2 years ago, okay, the piece is very interesting, this is spectacular and artistic, but this is also very interesting for the pressure, because the people is doing your things in the last moment, finishing some details in the last minute.
Interesting, again, she's using this donut shape that she did earlier with
for the bonbon.
Yeah, the bonbons. Yeah. And she again is keeping her theme a little bit similar with this kind of circle. It's almost like a snakeskin effect here. We have this green snakeskin effect. Beautiful.
Yeah. The other one from Poland, it's the dessert is more flat. In this case, it's more
tall. Yeah.
More tall. Completely different in terms of colors.
She seems to have really hit the theme on the head there. Again, the architecture of taste.
Yes,
wonderful.
again, it's in the theme.
Okay, let's go to Vincent.
Okay, now for the countdown for Netherlands. 8, everybody. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Make some noise!
So there we have it, Ramon. Countdown time is up, and Marika will present her gastronomic dessert to the judges.
Okay.
Meanwhile, continuing with the next task.
Yeah.
There's no break for these candidates. It's a full day, isn't it?
Yeah. He never stops.
Incredible. The pressure is really high, isn't it, at this level?
Yeah.
That's something perhaps we don't realise if we're not candidates in this competition, that the pressure and the stress that these young people are under is incredible.
What is very important is to do the same quantity of products done in the same timing at home for 2, 3, 10 times if it's necessary, to repeat the contest at home.
Virginie, where are you and what do you think?
Well, I'm here sitting with Sergio and Jérôme. Alors Jérôme, première impression?
Consistance, on voit de suite le thème, donc consistance avec son thème de l'architecture.
Sergio, ready to taste and enjoy?
Yes, of
Ben je er
course.
klaar voor?
In het Nederlands, ik ben er zeker klaar voor. Ik denk, ja, it's Dutch power, I think. Ik vind het moeilijk om zelf erover te spreken natuurlijk, omdat ik zelf Nederlands ben. Maar ik denk na Frank vorig jaar of 2 jaar geleden ligt de druk extra hoog. En maar ik denk als dame dat ze het fantastisch doet.
Yeah, indeed. It's difficult for Sergio to talk about it because he's from the Netherlands. Our previous winner, Frank, was from the Netherlands. But as he said, it's a lady. Will there be a difference, cher Jérôme? Vous croyez que vous allez goûter la différence entre le dessert préparé par l'homme et par la femme?
Bon, on dit toujours que on sent toujours la partie féminine dans une création.
J'y vais. Hein.
On va goûter de toute façon, c'est ça, on est là pour ça. Pour moi, un homme, une femme, à la sortie, on juge un dessert, donc c'est le plus important, quoi.
J'ai goûté quelque chose, mais peut-être que vous pouvez m'aider. What about, guys? Our expert judges are very quiet, so I think they are trying to figure out what the dessert of Marieke is about. Sergio, your comments.
A beautiful chocolate pear.
He has no words
Fantastic,
for it.
fantastic.
Jérôme?
Il y a les textures, il y a un vrai goût chocolat. On sent les épices, il y avait les températures aussi. À part le petit glaçage sur l'élément principal, j'ai vraiment aimé le dessert.
Et c'est quoi ce petit truc
Le petit truc chaud,
à côté, oui?
ça c'est la partie intéressante. Alors là, je sais pas, ça sera le secret. Secret, il faudra lui demander.
Maybe a little secret.
Ça a l'air d'être une compotée de poire, mais chaude.
And I know that Sergio, he likes the compotes in the dessert, so...
Yeah, he's not talking. I'm sure he's enjoying it.
Well, I would say, hup, Holland, hup.
Sergio is heel trots van zijn land, as they say in Dutch. Very, very proud of his country.
He's very proud of his country and nice comments. Yes, it's. But when he's very expressive, Sergio. When Sergio is tasting,
He either likes it or he doesn't. There's no middle. Eh? Yeah, voila. And you could say he's a little bit biased towards his own country, but in fact, I think he's fair. You know, he knows what he wants. He knows what he expects, and if he likes it, he's going to say it. And there it is on the plate.
Sure,
you know?
Sure.
So now we expect Dimitri from Belgium. Dimitri Samon. What can we expect from Belgium?
Let's see, because Dimitri is very consistent in all the things he do. This morning he explained about a new technique, doing a space of machine, do it by himself, and it's interesting, you know.
Lots of wonderful colours he has here.
Yeah.
And what's he doing there with that yellow substance?
This is spectacular in terms of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Nice dessert.
Wow,
with
look
the
at that.
three different
with the layers.
composites.
Fantastic. Do you have any idea what that would be? Some kind of honey?
I don't know. Maybe the dessert is divided by 3 for the jury. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can just to wait your explanation, but looks nice, huh? Looks very.
We can hopefully expect the same for Belgium.
Yeah, we have a sponge, a microwave sponge. Is a technique from our friend Albert Adria some times ago. It's a very interesting technique for doing desserts like this.
Okay, Vincent, what do you
looks
think?
Very nice. Looks really nice.
It's now time for Belgium for the countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
So time's up for Belgium. Ramon, time's up, and Dimitri now has to plate his gastronomic dessert for the judges, and we'll await their comments later. What do you think in terms of presentation?
I like this presentation. It's also, in my opinion, it's in the theme. It's in the architecture of
theme,
taste.
the architecture of taste. Yeah. Nice
colors. A dessert completely different than the other ones, and this is also nice thing. And looks something soft, easy and integrated. When I see a dessert like this, we cannot taste now, but looks something integrated in terms of textures and flavors. You know, it's all in the same.
Do you think
elements?
Could this represent the Belgian flag, the Belgian colours?
Maybe I don't think about this, but maybe it's,
you know the Belgian flag?
Yeah. maybe yes, huh?
Maybe this is representing his country
maybe
more than we
idea,
think.
Huh?
Yeah. Beautiful yellow in there, and
also the presentation.
So look,
in terms of show, is nice.
One of the they need a straw for the liquid form, no? A little straw or to drink.
You do. This is also impressive. You do. You know.
I was already one step ahead with a straw.
Look at this.
Virginie,
he's drinking your flag.
Virginie, what do your experts think?
Well, I'm in fact proud being from Belgium, but I haven't tasted yet, so let's be honest. Gentlemen, it's a showpiece, huh? A showpiece, I mean, a show dessert. Jérôme?
C'est une vraie composition, c'est vraiment intéressant, c'est vraiment différent de ce qu'ont fait les autres. Il invite les juges à participer dans l'action de la dégustation, c'est vraiment intéressant.
Sergio?
I think it's a very nice surprise, this dish. Also the playing with the juices inside of the dish. It's very surprising. I never see it before, and it's also nice with the disc in the dish. And you have two different elements to taste. Visual aspect, you see downstairs the juices, and it means the carrot. Like upstairs, it's a very good way of architecture, and I think also a very nice dressage, also with the three types, and it's very nice, very beautiful. Never see it before this presentation.
Well, if even Sergio hasn't seen it before, maybe very interesting to mention is that our contestant had to choose themselves the plates to present on the desserts, plates from Villeroy and Box. So that's also something that we should take into account when judging these desserts. Well, after tasting Belgium, maybe it's a Belgian flag we can see in it. A little bit yellow, red and black.
I think you try to reproduce like the beets, you know, and it looks good. Can I try?
It's a funny look, but...
yeah, we really have to share the dessert.
Not too many alcohol in it, I hope.
No, I'm okay.
Sergio, I see you want to add something.
I think the juice is very refreshing in the dessert, and you need it with the chocolate, the very strong chocolate textures. Just keep it nice and balanced. Very nice.
So, Jérôme, before
Well,
ending with Belgium.
I think the same. The only complaint I have about the dessert is like I didn't find the hot texture. And we were expecting something cold and something like hot or at least warm, and I didn't find it. That's all. But it's a really like a really nice chocolate dessert. It's really interesting to play around, and yeah, I liked it.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen.
In terms of presentation, seems to have scored highly with those two guys.
Everybody's in the same way.
Yeah. At first, when you look at Sergio Herman's face, he wasn't sure, but then I think he was unduly impressed after he really thought about the idea of it, and with that straw in the middle, the liquid element. This is again innovative in this competition, Ramon.
I think yes, it's as I said, Sergio's is something different, and in the beginning when I saw the face of Sergio, I say, oh no, but no. In the end, nice comments.
So looking pretty good for Belgium.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now we've moved over to the Turkish box. Yiğit Zeyneloglu. Difficult name, but a lovely chap. And Ramon, first impressions here with this very long plate.
It's a very long plate. I see some phyllo paste or kanaki paste. I think it's a kanaki paste. It's a very usual in the Turkish pastry. Some local elements.
Now, if we remember his...
it's rich in colors, this plate also. Maybe
he's using that...
using the pistachio.
Yeah, the pistache taste, definitely.
The pistache taste as an emblematic element from Turkish.
Okay, Vincent, over to you.
Okay, I'm with the supporter from Turkey. We'll make some noise. The mother of Yiğit. Are you happy he's here?
Yes.
Countdown.
Okay, so no, the countdown, 6 seconds, 5, everybody, 4, 3, 2, 1, for Turkey, please.
So time's up for our young friend from Turkey, Yiğit. He looks ready, I think. And plating up his gastronomic.
That your
his
cake,
showpiece. Yeah.
you remember?
Oh yeah, and the cake.
Yeah,
of
the
course,
layers.
Yeah.
Green, red. Yeah, it's nice.
So nice presentation.
Yeah, nice presentation. Remember that Yiğit is placed in Ankara, where he have a very well renowned chef pâtissier in Turkey. Funny guy.
Yeah, he's very proud to be in this competition, isn't he? And proud to represent Turkey here in the World Chocolate Masters, which is great for the competition as well to have a Turkish candidate.
Yeah. Lots of different elements in this plate. I see 5, 6 different things. Sure.
So lots of flavors, lots of textures.
Let's listen to the comments of Jérôme and Sergio, but
well, we'll get those comments just now with Virginie.
Decoration.
Yeah, for the moment, we are just admiring Yiğit's creation. First impression, it looks like if it's a dessert from Turkey, but maybe let's deep a little bit digger and let's start with the taste.
Okay.
Do we have the different elements, textures? What is this little You know, the Turkish desserts are usually more sweetened, so est-ce que ce dessert est plus sucré que les autres? J'ai pas encore pu goûter.
Un petit peu, mais pas non plus. C'est pas non plus
Pas
évident.
exagéré.
Ouais. Non, c'est. Il y a les températures. Hein. On était sur quelque chose de chaud ici, quelque chose de froid. Dans l'ensemble, c'est bon. Encore une fois, je comprends pas le lien entre toutes les saveurs sur ce dessert, mais les compositions individuelles sont bonnes.
Sergio, the individual compositions are good, as Jerome just said, but what about the whole plate?
For me, after the funny Belgian dessert, very funny thing, very new. This is more classic kind of style, but it's a strange combination. This is very sour, cold, but nice. I like it. But
Very refreshing.
very refreshing. Yeah, it needs
white
also
part.
it needs it, but also the hot, like the hot thing. The ball is for me too dry. It's not so nice in the mouth. The structure is not so nice. It's drying out too much. Nice glazing on top, but it's not like for me a dessert that has a match. It's not matching.
So it's good, but for the moment not the best for you. He has
Alors-
good comments. It's also the first time they participate, so they cannot really compare or.
Unique. For competition, there is a big learning experience.
Yes.
This dessert, you can see that it's a good dessert, but I don't think it's a dessert who can really compete against the previous one. That's what I think.
Okay, but that's also very nice and interesting comment. I suggest we go further with the degustation, of course, and let's have a look at our second box.
In a way, expected perhaps from Turkey that they're a new entry in the competition, and so they haven't got the experience that the other countries have and can bring to the competition. Ramon.
Experience is very important in this kind of contest. In terms of to understand the importance of timings and everything, but also the importance to create something completely
Yeah. Okay, so now we see David Pasquier and we go to Vincent.
Et oui, je suis avec les supporters de la Suisse, David Pasquier. Il y a la famille, il y a les amis, il y a l'équipe de travail qui vont faire un maximum de bruit pour David parce qu'on est sur les dernières secondes. Je suis avec Virginie. Virginie, la conjointe de David, qui me dit qu'elle prend une respiration sur 7 depuis tout à l'heure. Ça va?
Oui, ça va.
Donc, tu me disais que vous aviez une chocolaterie à Crans-Montana et en Suisse et que vous avez fermé la chocolaterie pour que toute l'équipe soit ici aujourd'hui pour appuyer et soutenir David?
Et oui, il faut.
Oui, il faut. OK. Donc, en quelques mots, là, on est vraiment sur la dernière ligne droite. Qu'est-ce que tu peux nous dire sur la préparation? Parce que tu me disais que tu voulais aller absolument dans le box pour lui donner 2-3 conseils.
Non, pas des conseils, mais être là pour savoir si tout va bien.
Et l'équipe ici en bas, est-ce que ça va pour vous? Vous êtes, vous y croyez à fond? Mesdames et messieurs, je pense que c'est bon. On a vraiment des supporters. On a David qui fait les derniers préparatifs. Et là, on va faire le countdown dans quelques secondes. Donc, préparez-vous parce que je veux... L'équipe, levez-vous. Levez-vous debout, l'équipe. Là. J'aimerais vous voir. OK? Parce qu'il faut qu'on vous voit absolument. Donc, l'équipe, levez les bras. Je veux voir l'équipe, s'il vous plaît. Voilà. OK. Derrière, j'avais un chef là, qui était derrière il y a 3-4 secondes. Les gens de la Suisse sont à fond. Un commentaire sur le travail de David, rapide. Un petit commentaire?
Voilà, que du bonheur.
Que du bonheur. Attention, mesdames et messieurs, plus que 15 secondes. Attention. Donc, à mon signal, on regarde bien l'écran. Il va y avoir 10, 9, tout le monde ensemble? 8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Et on l'applaudit très fort, s'il vous plaît. Bravo, David, pour le travail
looks modern, in my opinion. Looks like a stone, maybe. Very nice presentation.
What would that be on the side that he's clipping on the side of the plate?
Yeah.
You see, they're clipping something on the side of the plate there.
Maybe with a crumble, chocolate crumble in the bottom, maybe.
This thing, yeah.
With something liquid in the corner.
But nice presentation,
Nice,
of course.
very nice presentation.
Very clean.
Yeah, this is a very nice presentation. In my opinion, one of the best presentations.
So the Brazilian
Looks very modern.
Brazilian judge there, very curious.
John Kraus from
Yeah.
America. What a great jury, eh?
Virginie, over to you.
Well, thank you very much. I hear good comments about the presentation. I don't know how our gentlemen are judging this presentation. We have to take into account that our contestants had to choose the plates themselves, so that's also part of the presentation. The Villeroy and Boch plates. What do you think, Sergio, Jérôme?
I think the presentation of this dish is pure, fantastic and beautiful. It's simple, but it's beautiful. Very, very, very nice.
Je pense la même chose, c'est vraiment vraiment différent de tous les autres desserts, c'est très simple, ça invite à la curiosité, cette plante qui germe, c'est vraiment vraiment intéressant, j'ai vraiment envie de le casser et de commencer à
Mais
goûter.
vous pouvez, hein. Allez-y, c'est comme le cacao barry, the purity from nature. Alors,
la texture chaude est dans cette partie-là du dessert. Une infusion assez relevée, on va dire, assez forte, mais qui reste pas non plus trop longtemps sur le palais. Donc pour l'instant, c'est très très bien.
et regardez-moi ça. Look at this, Sergio, the inside. It's
You will see it, and it's very funny, but it's also it's very nice, a very very nice architecture. This one, I like it very much.
Alors moi, c'est que quand on découvre le dessert, le dessert est très design, et le design quelquefois est un petit peu froid. Mais quand on craque le dessert, quand on l'ouvre, on découvre des textures très très gourmandes.
Et c'est quoi le texture que vous découvrez? Je vais en profiter moi aussi naturellement.
Le fruit poché, la compotée, l'onctuosité d'un crémeux chocolat. Voilà, c'est pas du tout sucré. Je pense que c'est juste à la limite, c'est parfait. Avec le crumble, ça va bien se balancer. Et je mange la petite plante.
Sergio, is this something you would like to have in your restaurant?
Yeah, I think it's surprising because you want to know what's inside, and I think it's a very nice composition with chocolate, the fruit inside, the crumble under, the creamy texture, and also like all the elements are also good now with the hot element also on the side. It's an amazing concept.
So as you can hear, positive judging from Sergio and Jérôme. Of course, they are not giving marks, they are not giving points, but it could maybe be a good reference. Back to you.
With the look, this kind of dessert you can possibly find in a restaurant with a Michelin star, you know, because it's something very special, specific. It's really a gastronomic dessert in my opinion.
So he's really done a great job here.
Looks like a dessert do it by a cooker, by by a cooker with Michelin stars. You can find this kind of things in the big restaurants in the world like this.
Wow.
Someone is dessert with an old style. Another one.
Wonderful.
It's
okay.
Everything. It's okay, but we can see the different styles.
Yeah. Vincent?
Yes, I'm with the students from Catalimente School from near Milano with Claudia and Sarah and all the team from Italy. Okay, Sarah, who's David for you? Davide is a chef, but it's more than that. It's a teacher, I think.
Yes, Davide is a pastry chef in Martesana. It's a pastry in Milan. And Castalimenti is a school in Brescia, and he's teacher in this school. And me and Claudia have worked with him for this for training and this work.
Okay, you work with them, with him for all that, and you decide to bring all the students here to support him.
Yes, all teacher.
And so far the job is done.
It's 10 years in. So far, yeah.
It's good. It's good. You're here for. Okay, watch out. We're gonna have the countdown in a few seconds. So when 10, 9, all Italian. Come on, make some noise.
Fantastico Italia. Great, Ramon. Great support there from the Italian contingent.
Lots
that's so
of tifosi.
important.
It's very well organized during the competition. When you're speaking about the judge, every judge say, "Oh, attention about your organization." Another thing is the taste and the results. But if you take a look to your box, it's amazing.
So we have high expectations for Davide today in this gastronomic dessert.
Sure.
What do you think? Virginie, what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking a lot of things. It depends on what Sergio, and the presentation is fantastic. It's also like a kind of, we're really into the dessert. But what do you think, Jérôme?
Tout d'abord, on avait demandé aux candidats d'utiliser des assiettes fournies par notre sponsor Villeroy & Boch, et on avait choisi de prendre des assiettes élégantes mais très simples pour donner vraiment de la valeur au dessert uniquement. Et ce qui est intéressant, c'est que 2-3 candidats ont vraiment utilisé l'assiette, ont amené des choses supplémentaires pour créer une atmosphère. Donc déjà visuellement, c'est très très intéressant.
Mais nous avons quelque chose à vous montrer. Ici à l'écran, nous avons encore quelque chose. Sergio, we have something to show you. What is your comment on this?
Yeah.
The fact that it drops down?
No, I think Italy is going for the edge. The guys going. They're very focused and they go for special effects, but it's not new. Okay, with keep something hot on a ball, but the presentation is very very cool, very nice. But for me, I miss a little bit. It's very heavy, the dessert. It's okay. You taste a lot of chocolate, but you have the aromatic taste of the juice, but I need more acidity. I need more freshness, sourness.
What about the juice?
Vraiment nouveau, donc il n'y a pas vraiment une innovation là-dessus. Après, l'intérieur est est un peu monotexture, Et ça, c'est un petit peu décevant par rapport au visuel. Alors, moi, je pense ce qui est important, c'est d'avoir un visuel qui matche la dégustation. Et vous savez, quand on amène un visuel qui est très très wow, on a beaucoup d'attentes derrière pour la dégustation. C'est un bon dessert. C'est pas aussi intriguant et intéressant que le candidat avec le d'avant.
Mais c'est très très beau, peut-être un peu moins bon, mais très beau en général. Voilà, merci messieurs. Nous avons encore d'autres participants qui veulent naturellement nous montrer leur dessert. So I think it's time to have a look at our next contestant.
Okay, before we go to the next contestant, just a little comment, Ramon, about what our friends there said. You know, it's interesting, isn't it, that it's can be too heavy sometimes for the judges or for
when I listen
Sergio
to
Herman in
comment
particular.
to Sergio, that's true. A dessert of restaurant needs to be something light, easy to, because you understand that you eat the dessert after
Another several courses.
Menu.
Yeah.
The lightness is very important, but
and the presentation changed when he poured that sauce on. It kind of almost collapsed. What do you think about that, Ramon?
This is a good idea. It's true that this idea is not new, because he used the temperature to melt the bowl.
Okay.
Some comments from Jerome. We can speak later on about these comments.
Let's go to.
Vous êtes content d'être là?
Oui.
Oh oui! On a la sœur qui est ici devant. Donc, par rapport... c'est grand frère, petit frère?
C'est mon grand frère.
D'accord. Et là, est-ce qu'on est fier d'être là, voir son grand frère travailler comme ça avec du chocolat et apprécier la planète?
Bien sûr, beaucoup d'émotions d'ailleurs.
Beaucoup d'émotions. Quels sont les éléments, on va dire, que vous retenez là, depuis hier? Là?
Qu'il est juste excellent, c'est le meilleur.
C'est excellent. Super. Et là, on a la responsable Cacao Barry qui est ici, qui a fait venir toute l'équipe du Canada.
Oui, alors.
Et on a
une groupe de Toronto, un autre groupe de Québec. On est tous venus pour le féliciter, pour être là, pour le supporter.
Pour le supporter et l'appuyer dans sa démarche.
C'est génial, c'est bien d'être ici.
Et j'ai un invité spécial, c'est le contestant, le Brazilian contestant, because he's living in Canada. He came all the way to support the candidate. So, what do you think about his work today?
He was very calm and very clean. He's in his zone. He's doing great.
He's doing great. So it gives you lots of pressure for tomorrow?
Because we met a week ago and he was really stressed. His stuff was stuck in a custom, so he had no equipment, nothing to work with it. So we helped him to do his work during the week until he gets...
Perfect. So we go with the countdown. 10, 9, tout le monde ensemble. 8, 7, allez le Canada. 6, 5, 4, 3... 2, 1 pour Olivier, on fait du bruit!
Wonderful to see Vincent with his fellow Canadian friend Olivier here. What do you think, first impressions?
Yeah, very realistic. It's the kind of mushrooms in chocolate, I suppose. Let's see the comments of Sergio and Jerome. What is important is to find inside these minimum 4 textures and 2 temperatures, apart the taste.
That's maybe something we haven't stressed enough, is that really those are the things we're looking for: temperatures, textures, changes that impress.
Yeah, you remember, Chris, the comments before about with Jerome. Jerome say for the last from the Italian dessert, it's mono texture, and it's
mono texture.
Yeah, it's not a problem, but you wait something more clear in terms of texture, no? And this kind of details is the doing the difference in the end.
Okay, the result then for Sergio and Jérôme with
Landier.
Virginie.
Yeah, I have the impression it's all in the details, it's all in the tasting. Indeed, mushrooms, it's autumn, so that's something nice. Does it have something to do with the architecture of taste, gentlemen? Jérôme?
I have to start? Okay. The presentation is, I don't know what to say, it's not really like that modern. How texture are not really like that nice. It's not really like sharp dessert compared to the other one, and it's really classic. And
Yeah, for me, I think the heavy ones comes on the end now, and the team chocolate is very heavy now. Visual on the dish, it's too much chocolate. It's what Jérôme also said. It's very classic, heavy. I miss like freshness, and I miss ice cream. Because if you eat this, you are blocked. It's over then.
I'm already blocked after all these pastries, except for the what's the green thing? Is it like some?
Yeah.
Which spice is it? Or am I mistaken? Something I couldn't define, so.
olive oil, maybe. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, there's something inside for spice, but I also don't know what.
It's not coriander, but something, maybe an interesting question we could ask him later on. So you're not really.
This is very heavy. Also with this one, you see, it's a bomb. Eh? If you eat this together, it's too much. It's too much chocolate.
A chocolate bomb. Too much chocolate, as you can hear, Chris. I don't know. What about your comments from they both?
Thank you, Virginie. So, a little bit perhaps disappointing for Olivier there. Comments not super great, Ramon.
A little bit disappointed in terms of the dessert because
too heavy. Sergio
heavy,
said.
looks a little bit old in the style.
Old-fashioned, yeah.
Old-fashioned. Everything is it's very difficult to do some comments with desserts like this.
Because it's all personal taste, isn't it?
It's your personal taste, it's your personal style. Why not to do a dessert like this? Why not?
Yeah.
And it's difficult to do these comments, but it's a contest.
But if it's too heavy in taste, like Sergio Herman said, then if that's like you said earlier, if that's at the end of a meal as a gastronomic dessert, then and it's too heavy a taste, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah.
Well.
And remember, Chris, that these people, in this afternoon, they taste 10 desserts.
Yeah.
It's too much.
So sometimes, in fact, the earlier candidates have an advantage, perhaps.
Sometimes, but if they do a super product, I'm sure that the people remember if it's the first or if it's the 10 candidate.
So now we're over to Vincent with the Swedish fans.
Yes, the Swedish supporter. I'm with the Scandinavian sales director. Preben, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Very good, everything's fine. Look at all the flags. Are you happy for this candidate here?
I'm quite happy. He's done very well until now, I think. And he's been practicing very hard, I know.
Yeah, I think, and he's very calm. He's funny. He's always ready when we give him the mic. He knows what to say. You trained him.
No, I didn't actually. But one of the guys from the Swedish chef team did, and he was one of the guys winning, let's say, 7 gold medals last time during, I think, was it in Erfurt? Or I don't know where it was, but I think it was in Erfurt that Sweden won 7 gold medals.
Oh yes, and thank you. And Johan, you're with the supporter team from Sweden. You came all the way from Stockholm.
Yeah, all the way from Stockholm. Yeah.
And can you tell me why everybody came all the way from Sweden? You worked with him to prepare this big show?
Yeah, Gustav is a good guy. He's worked really hard for this, and yeah, we came all the way down here to support him. And it's Paris. It's the best.
Yes, it's. So everybody, in Swedish, we're gonna go for the countdown. So I don't know how to say it in Swedish, so you will go with everybody. Okay, and watch out. 10,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, no!
Please.
Wonderful support there, Ramon, for Gustav Mabruk from Sweden. That's so important for the candidates, isn't it? The support.
Yeah, it's very important in terms of psychology. Yeah, great candidate from Stockholm as a great city with extraordinary culture of chocolate. I have the privilege to visit years ago during a Salon du Chocolat in Stockholm, and I'm very surprised with the culture, with the quantity of small shops in artisanal doing great chocolate. So in Stockholm and in Sweden in general, it's a great market in chocolate. And
so
I'm sure
what can we expect from Gustav now?
I expect good things, huh? Sure.
What's your first impression of this gastronomic dessert?
It's nice. It looks chocolate, you know. No strange colors in the plate. Looks 100% chocolate with maybe this is an ice cream, I suppose. Space of foam, maybe looks like a nuts, like a praline or something like this. Let's wait the comments of our two experts.
Indeed.
Sergio, the big Sergio Hermans, 3 stars Michelin.
Yes,
and,
let's not forget his role in this fantastic competition.
Attention, we are lucky.
Let's go over there now.
Okay. We are struggling with the textures, but it's all it will be all right in the end. So, gentlemen, we haven't had the opportunity to taste. I see Sergio nodding. You struggled a little bit in the beginning. What do you think about the texture of the chocolate ball?
Chocolate is very thick. Though the inside is praline. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. Also in the combination with the chocolate, yeah. I think the playing with taste. The playing with taste is very. It's not surprising. It's very classic.
Is
the
it
combination.
Hazelnut I'm tasting?
Yes, but for me it's also too heavy, this one.
What I like right away it was like a pretty compact dessert, meaning like you can get everything really fast, but then we tried to break the shell. It was almost impossible, and I almost hurt myself. And like Sergio said, like it's pretty sweet overall, and texture a lack of skill in the texture, especially.
So maybe a little too sweet, a little too strong, too chocolate dominated for you.
A little too much.
For me, this is not a dessert. Dessert is more than that. You need more different textures, more combination of flavors. This is too safe, and also too sweet.
But of course, we don't live in Sweden. Maybe they have their desserts like that. We don't know. Of course, it is a delicious dessert. And I think that on those last comments, we can end our tasting round for these chocolate desserts.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now over for this part, the dessert part. So they did something very incredible this afternoon. They did praline, the pastry now, the gastronomic dessert. It's not over yet, and we will be back in a few moments with more and more things to show you. But does the crowd is ready for more? I want you to make some noise, please. On fait du bruit. Allez, public. Bon, super. And did you saw Virginie? I don't know where is Virginie right now because I'm trying to find... Okay, yes. Thank you, Virginie. Thank you, Virginie, for helping me. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you a little bit later this afternoon. So be there for the next challenge. And don't forget to go on the website www.worldchocolatemaster.com to vote for your favorite showpiece for the Social Award Media. See you later.